Hello and welcome to Tech News Today. My name is Keith Parks. This podcast is for both technical and business executives that want to understand technology updates and what the impacts can be on their business. In today's session, we'll look at a few of the recent massive data breaches that have occurred. The first breach update is on a big data breach that happened last fall, the MGM Grand Casino hack. If you remember, all it took was a phone call to the help desk to cause the breach. The hackers impersonated an employee, and unfortunately the help desk team member was tricked into providing access to the hacker, which used their credentials to access the network and deploy their ransomware. This technique is known as voice phishing, and it relies on social engineering and impersonation skills to trick unsuspecting victims into giving away sensitive information. In this case, various systems at the MGM Grand Casinos, ranging from slot machines to hotel key cards to escalators, had to be shut down to prevent further damage. Wow. Guests were locked out of their rooms, while hotel staff scrambled to compensate, taking food orders with pen and paper, cashing out gambling winnings from a fanny pack. Could you imagine that? The headlines talk only about the Las Vegas MGM property, but all of the MGM Grand hotels and casino properties saw outages. New York, Ohio, and Michigan were all affected by this one breach. The update is the hacker's been caught. Police in the United Kingdom have arrested a 17-year-old for his alleged role in the hack. Imagine that. All it takes is a teenager and a phone to shut down a casino. Another huge breach announcement from the spring has been dubbed the mother of all breaches, or MOAB. 26 billion records from past data breaches have been identified as available on the internet. The 1.2 terabyte file is broken up into over 3,800 folders, each one representing a data leak dating back 10 to 15 years that saw personal information or credentials stolen. The update is regarding the company databases affected, including companies like LinkedIn, Twitter, Adobe, MyFitnessPal, and several worldwide government entities. The last data breach I want to talk about is that a couple of weeks ago, this data breach was announced. 2.9 billion records have been posted for sale on the dark web, and one of the largest data breaches ever. Full names, addresses, and social security numbers were exposed. The company National Public Data was breached. But what is interesting about the breach is how National Public Data, which specializes in background checks and fraud prevention, acquired the end user information. It was not their customer data. They acquired contact data, social security numbers, etc., through scraping, which is a technique used by companies to collect data from websites and other sources online. There's currently ongoing litigation over privacy issues on this. I bet there's going to be future updates because of the widespread misuse on scraping public and private data. Man, is it me? I'm just amazed at the size and scope of the breaches that are occurring. The amount of data and a number of breaches that are occurring is mind-boggling. So here are a few of the latest data points on businesses affected by a data breach. So 81% of confirmed breaches were due to weak, reused, or stolen passwords in 2023. As of 2024, the average total cost of a data breach in the US is $4.88 million. 40% of all data breaches involve data stored across multiple environments. Breach data stored in public clouds incurred the highest average breach cost of $5.17 million. Come on, admit it, your business has shadow data. Data that's stored outside of your IT department's control? An example could be executives with files on a personal laptop. Well, you should be concerned. 1 of 3 of all breaches involve shadow data, showing the proliferation of data is making it harder to track and safeguard. The average cost savings was $2.2 million for organizations that use security AI and automation extensively and prevention versus those that didn't. Man, I tell you, it's scary times when companies that personal data is their business, and they should be going to great lengths to protect your data, but they still get breached. As well as casinos that should be impenetrable are getting breached by teenagers. All right, enough of the scary talk. Let's go ahead and wrap up this TNT update. If you'd like more information on how to protect your data, we have cyber resiliency webinars scheduled this month where the focus will be on real-world use case information, how to protect your data, and how to minimize the damage to your business. We produce over 250 technology events every year, focusing on the tech value and the good and bad impacts on business. Topics include cybersecurity, AI, cloud strategy, and other current technology solutions. Hey, if you're interested in attending an event, if you want to see a list of the upcoming events, or if you're interested in a specific topic, please see the link below in the upcoming events or send me an email, kparks@inndts.com, and we will send your invitations to our upcoming events or possibly send you an on-demand link for a previous digital event recording. Thank you for joining us on this Tech News Today session. We really appreciate your time and strive to provide valuable content. If you'd like to be notified when we post new videos, please like and subscribe to this channel. Thanks again for joining us today. I look forward to seeing you on a future TNT session. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thanks again.